Happy time zones, it's your bird, Aevin the Raven, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3 Zero to Platinum. We're going to be heading through the Road of Sacrifices and over to the Cathedral of the Deep today. Because Cathedral of the Deep is a very important place this time around. Pay no heed to Fen playing with his toys in the background. No loot here. Shriving stone. There's this, which is the same as it was last time, I think. Except higher level, of course. That... I believe there's nothing over here? Yeah, no. No loot. I can't even go down that route. That's the way forward, so what's over here? Nothing of import. Although I can from here. Is this technically cheesing? Probably. Is it still ultimately viable? But of course. But with that one gone, the others are not going to be quite so quick. To attack, which means I'm not going to have to deal with the 6-on-1 situation that was last time. Or maybe it wasn't 6-on-1, but it was rough. Lots of them, one of me. Not really the best situation to get myself into. Hello! Why is the naked lady with the butcher knife still... why does the naked lady with the butcher knife take more damage than the Corvians? Could someone explain that to me? Please? Eh, whatever. It's one down. A 2. A 3. And a 4. So I now have every, well, I now have the next bonfire, but I'm not going to rest here because I do want to go get the other stuff. I was invaded. Okay, where is this Allison?
Come on! I should be able to activate the bonfire even if I can't rest at it. That's bull.
I really should have just played offline for this. Because generally speaking... Well, actually, wait, there's no point at this point. Yeah, and that's clearly a person who's PvP grinding. They did not emote. I honestly just forgot that I had the Ember equipped, or that I was embered. Hi. I don't think I can actually do anything about that second one. No. Okay. Over here, and then up. Nothing new. Fair enough. Talk to Horace and Henry. And then go after my souls.
Beyond the we made a
Okay. Down here. I'm not going to pretend to know what that gargling was. why these people are carrying tree trunks. Well, actually, I think I do have an idea as to why they're carrying the tree trunks, but that's a really convoluted topic, honestly. And has to do more with the Abyss Watchers than they themselves. Are you joking? Just won't let me light the stupid thing? You. I hate the crabs. These two morons are fine, though. Upsy daisy. And I am going to have to buy stuff from Orbeck again. Not only because I'm able to summon him for the Twin Princes if needed, but because Yuria has a quest regarding Orbeck. That gives a weapon. It is by no means necessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Over here. Oh dear. Oh dear. And that would be why I started with Pyromancer, honestly, because I did not want to have to kill one of the crabs for that ring. You either start with it, or you get it, or you fight a crab. I think I'd rather start with it. The fact that Pyromancer is a playstyle I'm comfortable with helps. But the real draw to starting with it for this run was not having to fight the crab. Just grab the loot. I see you. here. And then down here. And again. And once more. Couldn't remember if there was anything else I'd missed up there. Head in here. Not good. Okay, fine. If you're that desperate to die. And this is the first Black Knight you can run across. Or Silver Knight. No loot. Moving on. Really? Okay, that's done. I believe I got everything in this section. Head up here. And I'm going to actually rest because I'm going to be heading around and I'd rather have actual flasks for that. Over this way. I messed up. Hi. You as well, I take it. Grab this. Oh, Piku! Hello! How you doing? I'm already a decent way into this one. Though that's not really much of a surprise considering I took out like 7 bosses yesterday. If you hear barking, it's just my dog. He's in the window. He just left the window, but yeah, he's adorable. Animals in general are adorable. Hey. way. I plan on streaming for about 3 hours today. I can't go too much more than that because I've got potential plans with my family. I'm about 20 minutes into the stream at the moment. Why? Yeah, I try to stream for about 2 to 3 hours, mostly because it makes it so I can actually port my stuff over to YouTube same day. But today I legitimately can't afford to go over. Oh, okay. Add void. I had no reason to do that other than I wanted to. Which I suppose is a reason. Oh, just the one ad. Well, hey. Better than 7. I've legitimately had, I have legitimately had like 8 ads before. Oh. Yeah. Thank you for the thought, Piku. And I would definitely appreciate it if you did. But, I actually do have a consistent schedule, so if you're curious about my times and how they translate to yours, because I think Twitch does actually update that, you can look at that. I try not to deviate too much from that, although a lot of days I will go over.
Well, what did you... How? Very well, now clear so that in the... Well, very high on we...
They really are, time zones, I do understand them. Because, like, well, actually I don't. Why can't everybody just be on the same page? Sometimes it's light out, sometimes it's dark out, but that does not mean that time is different. Where did you come from? But, I live in New York State, so I use Eastern Time. And I'm just gonna out and say, it only gets more confusing when we start talking daylight savings. Because America does that for some reason. There's literally no point. It doesn't give anyone the same... It does not give people the same amount of... whatever. Oh? What other countries do daylight savings? Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Can't be expected to remember every bit of random trivia that goes through your brain. So, Crystal Sage. Crystal Sage said, we ain't doing this. Okay, so probably gonna be over there? I don't know how exactly I managed to stun lock it the first time, but... Where are you? Hi. Bye-bye. I will definitely take that trade. Still have no idea how exactly I managed to one-phase that. Thank you. That, was a thing. Oh, what? That! Apologies. I noticed him he was chewing something, so I went to check, so I looked closer at what it was, and it was either my mom's or my sister's glove. They kind of need that. Well, I beat the boss very quickly. And that's the sorcery trophy right there, so I've just got rings, gestures, and 2 endings. And he got another glove. One moment. I love him. I swear I love him. But did I say that I almost won? I don't know how I got the Crystal Sage's entire first phase down in one go. But I'm glad I managed. Come on, let me out. I was invaded earlier, so there has to be a seed of a giant tree. Thank you. That's actually really close to a level. Hold up. Firekeeper!
Well, very well. Then touch the darkness within
Ashen one?
Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Am I?
Farewell, Ashen.
Okay. Is that enough this time? Yes.
Well, then hey.
It looks like I was going with faith. Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One. May...
So... You know what? I'll go do Cathedral of the Deep, and then I'll circle back around here. Or not Fahrenkeep. Or did I say Fahrenkeep? Or did I say Cathedral of the Deep? Because I'm going to the Cathedral. My brain is clearly crooked today. Da-da-da. I think Fen has gotten tired of me yelling at him and taking away the gloves, because now he's at my feet, just staring petulantly off into space. I do love you. Okay, there's an evangelist and this thing. Hello! Down we go. Grab that. And I need to beat, or at least get to Rosaria before I tackle the Abyss Watchers. I don't necessarily need to beat the Deacons. But let's be honest here, if I leave, I'm going to wind up going all the way through the catacombs and forget. And I kinda need the doll. So, let's... That was a sound cut out. I don't know if anyone else heard that. So let's go through the cathedral here. What? That's not Fahrenkeep. Is that Fahrenkeep? It's like right at the base of the high wall. Yeah, that would have to be Fahrenkeep. Because I can't think of any other place that has the 3 towering pillars of fire. Or, well, 3 flaming towers. And this game's actually very good at showing you areas if you look at them without actually being in them. And once again, we have the sound cutting out. Mine. Okay. Hi. You next. Okay, or I can do this. Are you joking? This is actually the point in the game where I would recommend getting a bow if you don't have one already. The cathedral is so much easier with a bow. And if you don't have one by a cathedral, then unless you're doing a challenge run that forbids it, you should definitely have one. Well, or if you just don't outright don't have the stats, you should definitely have one by the time you hit Irithel Dungeon. It is that important. Bows get a bad reputation in these games for being, like, difficult to use or not doing the damage. But if you know what you're doing with them or you use them in the right areas, they're extremely powerful. Just don't expect Skyrim stealth archer levels of broken from a bow in these games. That's not going to happen. Go through here. Let's get the flame. Or bonfire, not flame. The same diff. Notched whip. And then we go through the graveyard. Which, the graveyard is easily the trickiest part of this. Simply because... there's a ton of enemies that you pretty much get nothing for defeating. They're fleshy roadblocks that attack you. I'm pretty sure you only get souls from defeating them because they attack you. Two over here. Oh dear. Moving on. You're actually gonna make me do this, huh? Alright. Excellent day, Piku. Let's defeat you. Launch stuff at you. Okay, so you're just another one of those maggot people. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have no intentions of fighting you legitimately. I'm also not going to pretend to know why that happens. What's with all the deaths? Or what's with the bloodstain? Huh. Weird. Oh, great. Thankfully those things don't take a lot of damage, and the torch, I actually have a torch now, does get rid of that. Or it does get rid of the maggot buildup. Why do you have souls of deserted corpses? Not necessary, but I'll grab it anyway. You. Whatever. Again with the sound cutout. Huh. Oh. Not gonna let me have that one, huh? Fair enough, fair enough. Thank you for the Titanite scale. Now, you're guarding a ring. Moving back over here. I think what I'm going to wind up doing for the DLCs this run is after I best the Abyss Watchers, I'll go tackle Ariandel. Or... I'll tackle Ariandel before I tackle the final boss, and then probably the final boss, and then probably the Ringed City afterwards. I'm doing 3 new game cycles, I might as well make an interesting story out of it. First run, my character was naively following whatever was told to them. This run, after Vort, they came to realized that there was something wrong and went to go see if they could end things early before it got to that point where they gave themselves to the fire again. And is now looking for a way to try and actually make things better instead of prolonging a dying flame. But of course, the best intentions can lead to the worst of places. The third one is definitely going to be the most nihilistic. Nothing matters at this point. And I know you're down there, I just can't get to you. And now we snipe. All right. The sound's cutting out a lot. I don't know if any of you can hear that. Could have sworn there was something climbing the... Aha, there you are. Yeah, the sound's cutting off specifically around this spot. Huh. Oh dear. I can't tell if it's the game itself or just my headset. Because it could be either one that's bugging out. Okay, one moment. I'm gonna turn my headset off and back on and see if that fixes anything. Okay. It did not. Alright. I'm just gonna have to hope that this is a glitch that goes away. Because otherwise I need a new headset. Uh-oh. Another one, okay. It might just be that my headset doesn't like the sound bites on the roof, because the roof is actually a pretty complex area. I can see the feet. And these things don't know how to jump. Let us see. Oh, hi. You probably only exist for people who come over here this way. What just happened? I don't see anything else up there. Where are you? There we go. Just needed to lure you over here. Oh, come on. And that's actually a decent amount of the cathedral completed. Or, well, this stretch completed without putting myself in too much danger. Running through this path would be a nightmare, actually. Where did you come from? But seriously, running through this stretch without, fighting back? I think at that point I might just learn to wall clip. If it's possible to wall clip in this game. At least in the cathedral. Nice try! Glad I heard the footsteps. So glad that I heard the footsteps. Because otherwise... that could have gotten bad. And now you. Well, I suppose running through wouldn't be impossible. I might have managed worse in Elden Ring. But still, 2 Grave Wardens, plus all the peons. Yikes. Hi. You have no idea how many of you I've taken out. There's an evangelist down here. I'll take that deep gem. This is a really pretty view. Down. And the sound was cutting out again. I honestly don't know if that's just a me thing. It might be. Could be my headset. Because this is a pretty complicated area. Or it could be the system/game itself. Huh. I genuinely don't know. whatever the case is, I still need to go, further into the cathedral. Uh-oh. Okay, fighting that thing with little sound to no sound is, I'm gonna try something else and mess around with the, ports.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
Well, I disconnected the thing and I turned my headset off and back on, so let's see if that helped any. And it did not. Whoops. Okay. That helps. That thing's gone now, so I don't have to worry as much. And I can take you out from here. Exploding bolt. Get down here. Mine. No. Oh boy. This is actually starting to get a little annoying. Oh dear. I should have just ran through. Oh well. I'm gonna head to somewhere other than the cathedral and see if that changes anything. There was a skip in the soundbite, and it's really bad here. I legitimately cannot continue while this is going on, so I'm going to turn off the system and turn it back on. Just in case I do wind up having to like completely shut down the stream today, I'm gonna do an outro here. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, please check out my YouTube channel. I try to upload stuff same day, and if you're interested in chatting off stream or seeing my announcements, please check out my Discord server. Do note, however, that the Discord server is private, so unless you get a role, which you can get by interacting with Carlbots, you won't be able to see the channels. If you don't have a role by tomorrow, I will be kicking you off the server. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. I'm going to try to start the stream back up, but there is a very real chance that it won't wind up working with how the sound is cutting out on my end. So if that does not wind up happening, then I'll pick up with and finish the Cathedral of the Deep on Thursday. If I do wind up picking this back up, I'll finish it up when I pick it back up today. On Monday, I will be playing either Hades or Dark Souls 2, depends on what the polls come out to be. And I'll be playing that on Tuesday as well. And Wednesday, I'll be back to Elden Ring. In case I do not see you, or well, in case this does not work, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.